Welcome along and welcome back to This Is Ireland. We are, we are day 5 of summer at the moment. And all of our hay has now been baled up. In fact, you can see that the grass is regrowing as well. Which is great news because that means we should be able to get another cut from it soon. What we need to do today though is, with everything baled up, we need to actually get the bales collected before they start to diminish. So if we have a look here, we can see here that we do have 4,000 litres still in our bales. But if we leave them out here too long, or it starts to rain, then we'll start losing the hay. It'll start to rot down. So we need to get our bale collector here and get these all collected up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to collect these up. We're going to stack them in the sheep field and then stack them in the shed in the sheep field. So we'll unload them in there. We'll grab our telehandler and get it all sorted. Our horses don't seem to be bringing us in much money at the moment. Now looking across there, you can see that our canola is looking very ready as well, being at the end of summer. So we will just have a look. It's not quite there yet. I think we've probably got another couple of days before we're ready to do some harvest. But we're not far off that now, and that'll be great. That'll be an excellent bit to get in on the farm. So I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy things are coming along like that. I don't know how many hay bales we've got. We've got, I think we've got about 32 off these two fields, which is brilliant. The other field that we've got didn't produce a huge number of bales, but considering how recently that was cut, that doesn't overly surprise me. I think we might have 3 trailers worth off here. But anyway, yeah, we are going to get these collected up, and we'll get the first stack over to the sheep field, and we'll see exactly how much hay we've got off here. We're coming up to the second to last bale off this field. There we go, get that collected up. And then just one more off here, and that will take us up to 14 off this field. And then we'll go and grab a couple more off the one opposite. I think we had 32 bales off these two fields last time. And this, of course, while this is the Stack Pro from the Andersen DLC, it's still a stacker. It still does a vertical stack, so it's going to be fun to get the bales off it. Let's right here. I did have an idea to stack them in a way that that would be a little bit more stable, maybe. But I don't think we can get this under the shelter, under the roof of the shelter. The other thing we'll get to see is the difference in colour between the bales from Seasons, the hay bales in Seasons, and the hay bales from the original game, because we do have a few hay bales left from our initial set before we added Seasons to this map, and it's yeah, it's quite a big difference. I mean, they look like almost as green as grass bales, the original hay bales. Where of course these hay bales very, very much look like hay bales. So let's get this open and get this into here. I want to take a wide turn because it's quite a long piece of kit we have behind us, and we've only got a limited amount of space to get it in here. Whoop. Hopefully can avoid the gatepost doing it. There we go. There we are, nicely in there. And yeah, as I said, this I doubt will fit in here, but we'll see. So into unload position. Yeah, that's gonna, when that brings that bit back up, that is gonna cause all sorts of problems. So what we'll do is we'll stack these to the side for now. And once we get the other stacks together, we'll come back up here and we'll get these. Oh wow, that really, really will not go in that shed. So we will drop that there. Of course, one of these, look looking at this, we do have it in here as well. Completely forgot, and you can see it there. In fact, you can see the difference there. That's a straw bale, that's a hay bale. So the straw bales are slightly darker as well. But we'll add that straw bale to this pile here. Those are actual straw bales, which is intriguing. I don't know why they are in this field. We didn't put them there. Yeah, I think they came on the map like that. So drop that pile there. They are standing, which is good. Oh, I made a mistake in that I didn't back straight onto that. So that's moved the pile a little bit. But it's okay. We're done. Right, let's go and get the ones from the next field. So we've stacked another 7 bales off here so far, and just have the bottom end of the field to collect up. It is, yeah, it's a good number of bales off of here as well. I said before, yeah, we should be left, I think, with 4 bales on here once we have a full trailer. That's because, as we discovered last time, between these 2 fields, we ended up with 32 bales. And this is why I got the safety bumper on the front of the tractor as well. It means that we're able to sometimes bump bales a little bit better, into a little bit better position. So no, this takes 16. I was wrong. So this will take both fields worth. This will take the full 32 bales, which is fantastic. That actually makes it slightly bigger, I think, than the other stackers that are available in or the stacker that's available in the base game. So yeah, we're going to get both fields into 2 stacks, which is absolutely brilliant. We just then need to head over to field 23, I think it is. Yeah, field 23. Where we rode up, and I've since baled the remaining hay. And once we've got that, we can get all this stacked properly in with our sheep. Do we have much else to be done today? We need to have a quick check on the state of our animals. So, yeah, the water is low again, so we'll give the sheep some water before the end of this day as well. The horses are in need of water as well, so there's quite a bit to do, and we've also got some straw that they need as well. So, we'll go and sort that out as well before the end of this game day. In fact, $31. Wow, that horse is in need of some serious work. So let's get these sorted. Let's get these unloaded. And we can head up to our last field and go and get them collected as well. And then we can try and put all of this away. Right, we're going back in the sheep field, and I need to make sure that I park this lot in a way that I can pull straight off them. Otherwise, we're going to end up with our stack going all over the place. We were very lucky that it didn't happen last time, to be honest. So up with this. And there we go. Oh no, the back stack's gone over. It wasn't quite flat enough. Oh, well, we are going to restack all of this. That will just make it a little bit harder to do. But yeah, back stack has gone. Let's head up to field 23 and get our remaining bales. And hopefully we will have a stack, well, we'll be able to stack that in such a way that it won't fall over like the set that we've just done here. So the unfortunate thing about uneven ground when you're trying to put these stacks down is that it sometimes causes that issue. But let's head off and go and get us some more bales. So here we are at field 23, and you can see we've got quite a few bales. We've got quite a few bales. Hopefully, we might have as many as we had across the last 2 fields. That would be really good. So we'll get these all stacked up and collected. I do love the arm on this Andersen Stack Pro. It's just such a piece of what to me is over engineering. It's you know, to actually have a robot grab that does that is quite amazing. In the sort of extra engineering that you have to do to get that to work and to get it to grab at the right time. I'd love to see one of these in action in real life. I think it'd be an amazing thing to see. So it's pretty cool to see here. I'm really liking this Stack Pro. I actually like most of the Andersen DLC. I think the Andersen DLC in itself is a really good DLC, and well worth it. There we go. Wow, we have a lot more bales on here than I realised. That's really good. I'm very happy that we seem to have more bales than I realised. We may have more bales than we need, but that is not a problem at all. Having more bales than we need in the sheep is a good thing. The only issue comes if there are more than we can fit in the shed. But again, that's not massively an issue, simply because all we'll do in that case is stack them onto our flatbed and go and sell them if we can't fit them all in that shed. We may have to move our water tanker, but moving that outside the shed won't do it any harm. So that's all good. But yeah, we have probably another 32 bales around here, which is absolutely brilliant. We are up to 14 in our stacker, and we've only done this end of the field. So yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool. It is going to be fun getting all of these restacked in that barn, but that is the fun of it. In fact, yeah, we definitely have another full trailer full here, which is absolutely brilliant. I'm really pleased with that. So let's get this trailer full down to the field, get this unloaded, and we'll come back up here and get one, hopefully. I think there's only one more stack here, or maybe more. But yeah, we'll come back and get those and head back down, and then we can start using our telehandler to get some of these into our barn, or into our into the shed. Back at the sheep field now. Oh man, there we go. Through we go. I think our best bet for this stack might be to try and put them in the middle here with the sheep. So if we stack down here, it seems fairly flat. Now I need to make sure that I can pull straight off these. But yeah, it seems to be a fairly flat point here. Let's unload here, and hopefully we won't get the same sort of fall that we had with the last set. Up it goes. So far we're up to well, another 16 off here, so 48 bales off our 3 fields, and we don't have all of them yet, which is absolutely brilliant. That's a fantastic amount of hay that we've got off our fields so far, and this this really does make this job that little bit easier. Just waiting for that to fold up, and then we can get out of this field here. Oh, it really does like to swing around the back of this trailer. Just hop over and close the gate. Don't worry about our sheep getting out. Right, and head back down to the field. So we've collected up the majority of the field. We've got 11 bales on here at the moment. We've got 2 more at the top there. So sorry, we've got 12. So 13, 14, 15, 16, and 4 over. So that's really good. That is absolutely brilliant. we have more than just this trailer left, which I'm very, very pleased about. That is a good number of bales off here. That is 36 bales that we got off this field. And considering that we got all these little patches of hay left, might be another bale. I don't think there was another bale available in the little bits of hay that are here. Yeah, we got 36 bales off it, which, considering this had been cut in spring, I'm really, really quite pleased about. That means that if we ever get this field to be fully done, then we would make a massive amount of bales off here. But we have done it fine. It is all good. We're gonna get these down here now. What I'll do is I'll come back and I'll grab these last few bales once we've got these unloaded. And then we will get on with doing some stacking and getting them into that shed and out the way, because we're going to have rain at some point, and I want to make sure that we don't get caught on the hook with it. We'll check the forecast in a bit, but we're guaranteed. We're pretty much guaranteed in harvest to get some rain, so I want to try and avoid us losing bales as well as losing time on the harvest. So jump out, get our gate open, get that round, and in we go. Yeah, I think it's much better to stack down the bottom here and then bring out from that. It's much, much flatter down here. You can see where the sheep have been eating the grass. But we do need to. We've got a pump on the sheep water, but it doesn't seem to be working. Right. Unload. Where are you going, sheep? Oh, you're going to wander. Okay. Wander under my piece of equipment. There we are. Unload this. Bring that around there and unload. There we go. And away. Right. I will go and get the last couple of bales. We'll get them stacked in here. And then we will head. We'll go and grab the telehandler. And we'll get these bales stacked and away and safe. But yeah, these are not all going to fit in. So we'll bring the bale trailer with us as well. Because we will have some to sell today, I think. Last set of bales coming up now. And release them. And there we go. That is... Ooh, we weren't quite straight on those. But that's alright. So we're going to go and get rid of this now. And get it back. And get the... we'll get the bales stacked in there. And out of the way. So we're going to take this back to the yard. Drop it off and pick up our telehandler. So out of here and across the road. Now I'm not sure. I think we have a bale spike for our telehandler. I hope we do. Otherwise we're going to have to pop up to the shop quickly and grab one. So we'll take this round here. What have we got over here? Yeah, there is a bale spike there, so we'll go and grab that quickly. We'll leave this tractor here for now. And switch across to the telehandler here. And just switch out the pallets. So the sheep currently aren't producing any wool because we're in the middle of summer. And of course, there's nothing to be sheared in the middle of the summer. They are getting their coats back, having been sheared in the springtime. I'm wondering how much wool we're going to get from them over a year, over the springtime. Whether it all gets concentrated into that time, which would be good. I'd like to think we get as much wool from our sheep in the springtime as we would if we were having it all year round, like the base game is. but we shall see. We've got, we've just got three bundles of wool there. But as I said, we will see. So what I'm going to do is the existing ones we have here, I'm going to get these up to the back of here. And in fact, we can move these a little bit closer. We may actually, we'll take these out and we'll put these at the front. So we'll end up using this stuff first. So these are the existing hay bales. They're the standard base game they're the standard in-game base bales. And you can see the difference in colour between the two there. And that is just immense, the difference in colour between those. So hay and hay, both 4,000 litres. This is fully dried hay in seasons. This is base game hay, which is just that little bit greener. So we're going to move all of these out of the way, and I think we'll move the water trail out of the way, because if you can see, this end of this shed is a little bit uneven. So if we fill the other side first, that should work better for us. So yeah, get these ones out of here. I'm wondering if actually, well, for this job, I'm thinking the other stacker in the Andersen pack would have been good. The sort of the bale transporter, because then we could grab them two at a time, rather than having to take them off the stack like we're going to have to. But having said that, we may be able to get them off the stack in greater numbers. So we shall see. But for now, I'm just going to leave that there like so, and grab our first 4-bit. Actually, no, we need to hook up to the water trailer first. Hook up to the water trailer and get that out the way. But yeah, you can see here how much flatter this end of this shed is than this end. Now, we could use the... actually, that's not a bad idea. We might use the ground sculpting tool quickly. Just to even that out. Just to make that a little bit flatter the whole way through there. Because that, at the moment, worries me. So, let's do that. We will end... oh, no. We want to go into the purchase screen, which is not that one. That's that one. We want to start landscaping. And come right in. And we'll turn ourselves around. So, it's pretty good at the moment. Now, if we do the flatten tool, is that. So, that will just bring this whole shed to being flat. We'll bury those bits a little bit, but it does mean that we get a nice flat area in which to place our bales, which will be great. So there we are. Has not cost us much money to flatten that out, but that is just going to make the whole thing that little bit easier to get all of these bales in here. So up. Up. Now, taking a 4-stack of bales with the arm extended like this, again, not the greatest idea. We will see, though, if it causes a big issue. Slowly does it. And slowly in. And then slowly down. There we go. We are slightly off center, but that will make it easier for us to get it in this end, actually. So round. And away we go. So I want to get this as high to the ceiling as I can for this. And we'll have a look at where we get this first stack. Oh, it is 6 in the evening now in game. We are running out of time for the day. Oh, we caught the side, but otherwise we're all good. We should be able to straighten this out though, using the back of the shed. Maybe not. straighten that out a little bit, and down. So this does look like it will take 2 stacks of 4, so we may be able to get full height stacks in here. We will have a quick play with that. We'll get another 4 bales here and stack those in and see how it goes. But I want to give you guys basically the general idea of what we're trying to do here. A lot of this stacking I think I'll end up getting done off camera simply because there's a lot of it to do. But we may get all of this in here quite easily. I'm looking at this actually. We may not have to go that high. I'm looking at this and going, actually we don't have to go that high. So I'm only going to go 6 high in here. You can go higher, I think. I definitely think that higher is possible in here. But at the moment, what I want to do is just get the straw in here. And yeah, we are going to fit all of this straw in here by the looks of things. It should all fit. Because there is a huge amount of space. So that's really good. So we're going to go 6 high, as I said. And that will help. And that will be good. And we'll get the old hay at the front. Get that on there. That's not overly straight on that, so we need to make sure that we get that right. But yeah, 6 high will mean that I'll be able to get it all in here fairly easily and won't have a massive issue with the bale spike or anything like that getting in the way either. So yeah, let's do it that way. Let's go 6 high. And that will then be a really good amount of hay in here. So I'm going to get this done a little bit more. And we'll see where we are in a wee bit. So we've almost got the first 2 stacks done and dusted. It's getting late in the evening now here in game. It is 20 to 9. I've slowed the time down to 5 times. Simply because it was going to get dark if I didn't. What we're going to do though is this is going to be a job for another day to get this finished off. Well, I have created a little bit of a rod for my own back with this. We've now got quite a sharp slope coming off this, as you can see there, and it rolls off quite quickly. So I think I'm going to just sort of smooth that out a little bit, make that a little bit easier to work with. And once we've done that, this should be easier to get these stacks in here. I'm going to stack, so I've got a stack of 6 there, so I'm going to put them at the front once I've filled the rest of this. We still have a ton of space in here, so that's good news at the very least. And we are able to easily get stacks of 6 in here, even if our stacking has not been that even. But that's partly to do with this this run that comes up to it, that you just roll straight off. So I'm going to get that smoothed out a bit, and then we can get some more stacks in there. But I'm really liking this. This is quite good. I'm going to try and get some in the middle here. I don't know how easy that will be. Our weather forecast for the next few days, though, let's have a look at that quickly. It's pretty good. We got rain on Sunday, which, as I've said before, middle of harvest. Because, yeah, so last day of summer is Friday, Saturday is first day of autumn, Sunday is second day, Monday is third, Tuesday is fourth. So we're going to have, it's going to be an interesting harvest by the looks of things. We've only got 3 fields to do. Hopefully we're going to be able to get some, contracts done. For now, though, I'm going to leave this here. And all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.